Yeah, I feel like it's going to be really exciting to talk about something that obviously we do care a lot about. And it's gonna be a good time.
No, I really love engaging with stuff like this, and I didn't know there was like a group like this in the community, and I think that's really, really cool. So
I'm just excited to have an open, interesting conversation with different people from different backgrounds, with hopefully have with all like the same goal in mind of thinking about the environment and being friends with the environment.
It's like a cool, like a fun mixture of people.
Yeah. Good group of people,
so, to discuss with, and they all seemed very like welcoming when we came in. They were like, oh, like new people.
It was cute.
It's a nice environment.
Cute.
Like that's fun.
Okay, we'll start with some very brief introductions round the table, since there's people here who don't all know each other, which is lovely to see so many new faces. I'm Rosemary, and I've been coordinator of Hillingdon Friends of the Earth for about 4 years, and a Friends of the Earth member for a very, very long time. I'm particularly interested in biodiversity, trees, land use and nature.
I'm Kay.
I'm Kathy, and I'm just attending the meeting tonight for the first time.
Hi, my name's Janet. I've been a member of this group probably 7 or 8 years now. I've lost track. I'm coordinator of the consumption waste subgroup, concerned about every aspect of the environment, but climate change has got to be number one.
I'm Rona, another student, and I'm just excited to be part of this conversation.
Hi, I'm Sapna, and I'm joint coordinator of Building and Home subgroup. And at the moment, like one of the major project I'm doing is like to get in touch with the schools to help them with their climate action plan.
My big role at the moment is trying to protect the aquifer and Hillingdon drinking water from the impacts of HS2, which I'm going to catch you up with a few things shortly. And I'm in the land use, food and trees subgroup.
Thank you. How much of the food we eat and products we consume are powerful companies who drive massive environmental and human destruction in places like the Amazon and Indonesian rainforests. Palm oil, timber, meat, soy and coffee are all examples of products that find their way to our shopping baskets through trade agreements or supply chains. We need to rein in the companies behind this devastation. That's why Friends of the Earth is campaigning with the Corporate Justice Coalition for a UK law to hold companies, banks and public bodies to account for any socially and environmentally damaging impacts caused by their activities and ensure they are held liable when harm occurs. So that's all good stuff, but it's still very much in its early days. But I think I would like us to sign up to this campaign. As I say, we're not really sure what form it's going to take at the moment because they're trying to get it off the ground. But it looks like possibly a letter campaign could be part of this.
Well,
due course.
Letter campaigns. A letter campaign is one of these things where you mail your membership and say, "Will you write this letter? Here's a template." And we haven't used this as much as we could have done. Things that she'd been refused a further meeting with Boris. Boris didn't seem to know who she was, and so his assistant took her details, and hopefully she will get a meeting with Boris about HS2 and chromium-6. We asked Boris to watch Erin Brockovich. Are you aware of that?
Yes, and I got a meeting with him, but he cancelled it at the last minute.
We went back to the fridge.
I'm sure that was nothing to do with me. I think
the fridge. Oh, that's interesting. Thank you. So Sarah, what you would like us to do specifically is write to our MP, especially if it's Boris Johnson,
yes,
specifically about this latest incident of the slurry.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think if people keep writing to their MP saying, please pause this project, we like our drinking water, we don't want this destroyed, it would help.
Okay, thank you. So all that information will be in the email, in the follow-up emails.
She has written on behalf of Power and Energy subgroup to Ian Thine, and he has not replied, or hadn't last time. You haven't heard any more.
She hasn't said that he has replied, so I'm assuming he still hasn't. To be contacted regarding their plan for nature and the environment, nothing. Okay. And we wrote on the 4th of February.
Phil, you had quite a few people you tried and hadn't got back to you.
This is to 2 emails saying from an admin person saying they've been passed on,
One of those was a personal one saying, can I have more no idling signs in my street? And I never got a response, but bizarrely the other day, last week, all of a sudden, that's 6 signs in my street. So they did act on that, but they never responded to the email. For the Friends of the Earth one, generally, you know, how can we engage with transport strategy? Nothing.
I used to drive past the HS2 every day for work, and it is crazy to me that I still didn't know about all the stuff that was going on. I mean, it was like I was watching it every day, I could see it, but I didn't realise how much of an impact it was having on the environment.
It's insane that it happened so close to us, yet I never would have known.
No, we all like
Never would have known.
There's nothing.
Well, it has. It's been reflected a little bit
We're also encouraged to talk about the environment and make, in film at least, to make films about the environment and create the environment. So it's definitely something that we're all doing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, started at school. It's been in the curriculum, hasn't it, for quite a long time now at school. So at least you get to know about it. And there's a whole raft of people who never really had much education about it. And the generations, your generation, are coming along, and we do have yourselves.
My goodness, we're being charged as we
And it was really, really good. But of course, sadly, he left, and that's the problem. You make no thanks.
I've been fighting HS2 for many years. HS2 because I'm trying to public transport and
It's really frustrating.
other lives, commuter lives, etc.
I really liked it.
Yeah.
It was so interesting, and also because I didn't really know like fully what to expect, but just seeing everything with like they do with like the council and all these initiatives and stuff, like I was really impressed, and like I learned a lot.
People who are like really getting involved, like everyone was emailing people, everyone had something to report.
Would you recommend Hillingdon FOE to other Brunel students?
100%. I was literally saying when I was talking to Rosemary, like she was like, do you think other students would be interested? I was like, yes. I was like 1,000%, because like we're interested, but we just do theater. Imagine all the other people who actually study things that like are relevant to this. Like 100%, so many people would want to come.
Yeah.
And I like 100% do recommend it as well. Like it's so welcoming and like
Very welcoming. Everyone's very nice.
We were met with a smile.
There's a juice break. That's always a plus.
Juice and snack break. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's our future. We've got to solve it.
yeah.